previously.
You can be our man on the inside. You want to be a member of the Anarch movement?
What's our next move?
You keep finding Charlie. Keep feeding us info.
You want to call up Hugh Schultz?
I'm really fucking high, and I've been
You write down rituals and occult in Adelaide. Occult.
Okay, if I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah, great.
It's a painting of the prince.
That's
right
the
there.
print.
Oh, that's you. All three of you. You're all together.
You've been making those drawings we saw upstairs.
I did. Do you like them?
See the same message? Alcavian's houseband?
Yes.
This boy, I think something has deeply affected him, possibly her.
And what do they do with those pictures once you've painted them?
They look at them. They like them. Sometimes they show them to the dumbheads, but only some of them.
I have more questions for Sam.
You're looking for Charlie?
Yes.
Charlie's at the church.
Which church?
We
should have done this a while ago. And now,
Kevin, you're pulling up. You get a text message.
Okay.
It's from an unknown number.
Hugh.
No, it's not Hugh. It's from Taylor.
He flips out his phone, checks it out.
Hey, kiddo, it says, don't know what you did, but the message that all of Clan Malkavian is under lock and key basically brought a whole bunch of them to our side. We're mobilizing. I don't know if you're going to be at court, but I'm heading there. Anarchs are going to put a fucking fight for this. You can't just pin a whole clan down. That's fucked. Anyway, I think we're going to win this war.
He takes that in. He sits in the driveway for a moment. Just so I'm aware, he said that they're heading to court.
Yeah.
But Malkavians were under lockdown. Some of them are there, though, at the court. But they've all flocked to the Anarch side, which is a fuck. But there's some batshit going.
Why is no one taking us seriously?
Oh, man.
Because you're like 6 months old.
I know! We have evidence!
I feel very much like Jon Snow.
I presented evidence!
Why walkers are coming?
All right.
Flip my book.
Kevin gets out of the car door and goes up to the front.
I should just quickly point out, I just want to, just before we push on, they took you seriously enough to lock an entire clan down.
Yeah, that's true.
They're taking you seriously.
Yeah.
They're just not acting in the way that you want them to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Our bad.
You get another text. You get another text message.
Fucking phone. Yeah.
Actually, no, it's a phone call.
In character.
It's not you two hear a phone go off outside and you hear a phone call.
Yeah.
Hey, man. How you doing? It's Hugh.
This is my response, by the way. Good night, Hugh. How are you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Look, I investigated that, the stuff you wanted me to check out, like the cults and stuff. Apparently there's been, like, weird shit happening at this church.
What kind of weird shit?
Like, so it was like a Sunday night, and it was like
last week?
Yeah, last
weekend?
last Sunday. Like, this church had like a Sunday mass, except like no one was invited, and like the community doesn't know like what the fuck was happening. But like the venue was on, and like anyway, so like that's the big news in the church.
What was going on at that church?
I don't know, but people said there was screaming and stuff coming from it. Like,
Screaming?
Yeah.
You heard that right?
Yeah, well, that's the news. Well, that's why people were concerned, because they're like, that doesn't sound very Christian. That's not what Catholics do. They don't, go to mass and scream. I haven't been to church myself in a long time, so maybe things have changed. But, hey, I'm getting into Mad Men.
I'm going to hang up. He's got fucking Hugh. I love him. And he'll knock on the door. He's not going to open. Actually, you know what? He opens the door.
I can't believe you hang up on him.
He said Mad Men!
Chris.
Does he call back?
It's fine. Go on. No, you knock on the door. Sorry. No.
Chris had so much more material planned.
No, you knock on the door. Go for it.
Does he call back?
No,
I'll take that call again.
He doesn't call back.
God damn it.
You can call him back.
Whether or not he'll answers.
Yeah, but it's like, what am I going to call him back saying?
Sorry, I dropped out.
So you knock on the door.
Lie better.
No, 1 second. I need to figure out a way to take this call back.
You can just call him back.
Yeah, but why would I call him back?
You got
It's not that hard.
I don't know.
I call. Look, no, you know what?
Okay.
I call him back.
Okay.
This is like when we like left Delight.
so
We're like,
right.
maybe we should.
You've learned your lesson.
Look, mate. I apologize. It's been a rough week.
What's up?
I'm sorry about that.
What about what?
How's Mad Men?
Yeah, really good. There's two really attractive ladies in the show.
Yeah.
Can I hear this?
You can hear that side of the conversation.
How's Mad Men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll like peek open.
You see Kevin on the phone standing on your balcony.
So anyway,
He was like,
Yeah, sorry. Vincent has opened the door and looking quizzically at Kevin.
there's this
on
really
the-
cool part where he like designs this thing called the carousel, where it's like a thing about photos, but like carousels are old and photos are old, and it's meant to make you feel like
oh,
nostalgic.
mate, you know what? I'm so sorry, mate. I realize Mad Men, I have started watching. You're getting into territory that I haven't gotten to yet, so you shouldn't spoil it for me.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But no, while you're here, mate.
Wait, I thought that was the first step. Anyway.
I've only got a couple of minutes through, mate.
That's awesome. What a great lie. I love it.
You were talking about, and he said this so Vincent can hear. It's like, you're talking about a church.
Yeah.
I grab him by the I grab him by the lapel of his jacket, and I on the mention of the church, I pull him inside.
Okay.
Look up and down the street, and then close the door.
Oh, can you pull Kevin though?
Do you let yourself be pulled in?
It's not malicious. It's a get in here, Paul.
Yeah, if it's like a gesture, he will like come through.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would tell me about, and so he'll allow you to shut the door.
Yeah.
You would tell me about the church.
Yeah, so it's this church, man. That's
Yeah,
what I was
mate.
trying to remember last night.
Yeah.
You remember the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I remember it, mate. Can you tell me a bit more
Yeah,
about that? What else did
Saint
you learn?
Raphael. Yeah, it's in Parkside.
We didn't know this conversation.
No, but this is Phil.
Yeah.
It's in Parkside.
Yeah, it's in Parkside.
Yeah.
Right. The church is in Parkside.
Yeah.
And have you heard any more gone-ons? Was it just the last Sunday night, or has this been an ongoing thing? Or
Churches meet Sundays, don't they?
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, mate.
So anyway, so like this carousel,
It's
I
just
can't.
don't.
it goes round and round, and every
feel
time
called
it
out.
clicks over, it changes the photo.
Hugh,
Yeah, mate.
Hugh.
What's up?
Look, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Do you want to borrow my box set?
I would love that.
Yeah.
I can swing by sometime next week if that's good with you.
Well, let me finish. I'm in.
No, mate, I told you can't tell me because otherwise that ruins
Well,
it for
no,
me.
because I'm only into 2 episodes, but I bought the box set, so I've got to finish. It's like 6 seasons.
Kevin,
Is there anything else you can tell me about this church? Is that the rest of the news you've got?
I think that's pretty much it. It was
Yeah.
really weird because it was like, churches don't scream.
No, they don't scream, mate. You're very
So-
apt.
Yeah, and it was a midnight mass, so like, I guess people were like, we shouldn't have that happen.
All right, mate.
When
Look,
it's not when the community
look,
doesn't
mate,
know.
you're carrying on like a pork chop a little bit, so I'm just gonna have to
sorry,
stop you
dude.
there.
No, it's fine.
And look, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna leave you to a bit of Mad Men. And,
Yeah, man.
I'll look. Thanks a lot. You've been a big help.
That's all right. Hey, did you know in like
Click.
I would love it if somehow Hugh revealed, like if you'd listened to him just a bit longer, he would have actually revealed the plot of this story.
he's like, oh yeah, and everyone saw this guy coming out. He had this really distinctive scar, and someone overheard his name as being X.
God,
Yeah.
I actually have his registration from his car written down.
That's
I
just
would
Let
like
him home.
I would love
I
that.
heard Mad Men and I just fucking tuned out. I was like, this is Chris telling me to hang up the phone. And it's like,
No, it's
cut
not.
through the bullshit.
Yeah, it's a test.
It is.
It's
And it's to see if you guys are paying attention to what your actual goal is, which is information gathering.
Well, clearly I'm
so
not.
when my character goes, here's a thing, there's a church, and you don't ask for the address.
Yeah.
I can distract you with nonsense. You're like,
Yeah, I know that it's a church near the asylum, but that is way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
100%. He clicks it off and he looks up at Vincent I didn't go to Tony's.
You lied.
I did.
Why?
I went back to the hotel
Why?
because I needed to know.
You didn't kill Taylor, did you?
Believe it or not, I didn't. But I needed to know why he did it.
Are you satisfied?
It's something at least.
Well, that's great, Kevin, because we've got more pressing matters.
There's a few things that I have found out. Number
The
one,
church.
the church.
We found the same.
I got a text message from Jack,
The
Yes.
same.
and I can tell you that the reason Tony did know is because Zola told him. I had Zola without Alice there. Zola gave up the whereabouts of the Haven.
Okay, well, that takes Tony down a peg in suspicion, right?
I believe so.
He's an unpleasant man, but perhaps not evil. Did you find out which church? Sam has been helpful, but not very specific.
I got a suburb, but I don't know where it is. You guys know Adelaide better than I do.
Did you have the name of the church, though?
I've got the word Raphael.
Saint
Saint?
Raphael.
And I've
I'll
got
look up my phone. I look up
Parkside.
the church on
Yeah.
my phone.
Parkside. Yes. Sam said it was near the asylum.
And
Are you able to find the address?
fairly certain I can. I have technology.
You are and can.
While I'm in my phone, I would like to message Victoria back.
Great.
It will say, with due respect, with the resources currently available to me, dealing with this problem simply invites final death for me and my coterie.
You wait and wait and wait, and there is no response.
Yeah, okay. So I have... Oh, you should tell Kevin your more personal news as well.
Yes. So, Sam says that Charlie is at this church. There are 6 figures who go. One of them is John, my sire.
Your sire.
Yes, he said there are 6 figures. 2 women, 1 man,
Chloe,
and Charlie, and the rest are...
dumbheads.
She picks up like the picture of the big
The
teeth,
teeth.
and whatever, and these, whatever they are.
He said they have him draw, and this is all he's capable of without their help, and that if he doesn't, she will awaken and eat everyone.
Joan's a part of this.
Seems
Yes.
that way, yes.
Does that mean the Camarillas are part of this?
Well,
It means anyone in the Camarilla could be part of it. I think that is more likely than the whole organisation being run.
You said that things were being kept from you.
yes, from Jean. I guess this is one of those things. Why would she tell me if she was in the Sabbath?
Wouldn't she not try to persuade you to her cause, as it were? If she's your sire.
She has every night from now into eternity to achieve that.
And I suppose she knows I answer to a different source.
And what did your sire tell you?
The court is meeting. There is fallout from Jack's pronouncement, and we are to deal with the situation ourselves.
At the church.
That's what she implied. I don't think a frontal assault will do anything but hasten our end.
Whatever they have there, clearly it is something much darker and deeper and hungrier than we could ever be.
Kevin's kind of torn at this moment. Fuck.
You get a text message.
Mm-hmm.
James and Anne have met final death. Only Phil gets that text message. This city is in full revolt. Move.
What?
So you get a text?
What?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm assuming Vincent is shaken.
Let's see a self-control check. Difficulty 6.
Botch.
Frenzy.
God damn it!
It'll only be short and cinematic. You break your phone and throw it against the wall. Sam panics and flees into a room, hiding.
Sam!
Snap it in my hands.
I thought you'd crush it with a
Okay,
single
yeah.
hand. Looking
So
at the
I'm
message
looking
and
at
then
it and then
crush.
crunch. And it gets flung through the drawing room into the kitchen where it just clatters onto a counter.
Perfect.
Vincent! What?
What happened? What is it?
Sam runs away.
Vampires are meeting their final death tonight, and the city is in open revolt. We should not be here or anywhere where people know to find us. I don't know where we should be, but we should not be here.
Hold on.
For what, Kevin?
You're being honest with me, I'll be honest with you. He chucks you his phone. It's on the text message that he just got from Taylor.
The Anarchs have gone to war.
Don't they all know something is much bigger at hand here?
We're the only ones.
Of course we are.
Kevin will open his jacket. You can see the gun. Got this one back on the one with the head with like a dropped pie. Let's go break up a ritual.
Fat difference that will make against elders. And Vincent's not like he's defeatist, but he's not resistant. If you know what I mean. He's like, fine, sure. Let's all go to our final deaths. Great, wonderful. He's fracturing around the edges.
He really is.
Yeah. What about Sam?
Well, he clearly has some kind of gift.
You trust Sam now?
I believe he's innocent in this. He's being used.
I trust him wholeheartedly.
Then I trust him too.
This is a huge mistake.
Hey, I just gave up the Anarchs, so...
You did. You absolutely did. You just showed what probably is confidential Anarch information to a Tremere.
I mean, I'm in no position to actually use that information right now.
And your response to her was not, can I help you? It was, that doesn't help me. You are the perfect Tremere. Self-interested in every way.
I also, there's perhaps maybe a little hubris in that he believes that what he has uncovered is more important than some civil war.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Like, what is more... what is more important?
And as neonates, you have no frame of reference.
No.
You aren't able to step outside yourselves, which is why Vampire is such a good game, is that it's a subjective story told, not an objective one where you observe the battlefield and you know the game, you know the world. It's totally subjective.
And this is just like a thing of like Kevin being like, fuck it, as I didn't realize it, but these guys are my family. So you need to know where the cards are. I can't withhold that from you. Like it's after that last night where he's realized kind of his place within, because he still believes in human beings. And so to finally like to hear what Taylor was going on about and then to hear what that actually means.
Yeah. And there's this we're touching on one of the themes in the game of in nights like these, you band together with
Who you can.
whoever you can. And that's what
In the moment
that's
that
what's
you can.
happened to us.
Yeah.
I probably one more message.
With what?
With what?
You broke your phone.
You broke your phone.
Fuck.
Let's go.
You're going to need to...
Fuck. I was going to ask what the fuck Ishtar is, so we have at least a vague idea of what the hell we're going into.
Weird question, but would
Yes.
I have any idea about the name Ishtar, like with an
Roll
occult?
an intelligence occult roll. You absolutely can roll those whenever you'd like.
What about me then?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, great.
Oh. All right. Well, why not?
You don't.
No, I don't.
Oh, we've all got occult points, don't
No,
we?
I can't.
And there's
because
a
I
library.
literally don't have any
that we
knowledge,
can
so I'm
use.
not even allowed to roll for it.
That's my house rule.
Well, no, that's just the rules of
Yeah.
the Vamp game. If I
Oh,
don't,
really?
if I don't have a
I always
dot in the
thought
knowledge,
that.
I'm not even allowed to roll for it.
That's good. I like that.
Is it 6 or higher?
What you actually are trying to figure out is like impossible. It's outside of your knowledge range. So let's make it 6.
Oh.
Like
It's
you-
impossible. Let's make it 6.
Three
You can't know what you can't know.
3 successes.
You know.
So these dice were
successes.
blue before.
You've gone white like your knuckles.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've been clutching them.
Clutching
Like my pearls.
So
Believe it.
Ishtar is a Mesopotamian god of war and love and fertility and sex. Babylonian. What else would you like to know?
What her followers are or who they are? Does she have any kind of cults devoted to her?
Do they mark themselves out in any way? Are there any stories about her? Like, does she have
Some
like
sort of
a
prophecy
flaw or a prophecy?
She is
or-
known as the Queen of Heaven. She was associated with the planet Venus, the lion, the 8-pointed star. She tramples on lions and destroys them. She's a strong god, a destroyer.
Problem with a lot of these Mesopotamian gods is that they've bled across into so many different religions.
right.
It's hard to pin them down.
Yeah, and guess what? The real legends about them and who they really are have all been diluted on
Yay.
purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
By the Camarilla.
Yes. And probably the Sabbat.
You know that she is incredibly beautiful. It's rumored that she sometimes transforms into a bull or a bull fighter. The myth gets confusing. She is known for being passionate and spiteful, a quick judge. You know that sometimes she takes time to observe and watch. She is furious and fast. A lot of animal symbolism is associated with her. So lions,
And tigers.
lions and snakes.
Well, I knew this about the goddess, but I thought good to have. Well, like this is
maybe there's
my knowledge
like
of
and I was just maybe
something specific.
something like
I know
she
that-
was killed by another god because her nipple is super vulnerable or something. You know, I'm clutching at
Yeah.
straws.
The nipple god.
Yeah, you know, like Achilles and his
Like
heel.
if there's
or-
specific information.
Something that we can use.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Achilles is different
Not
because
just
he's
like,
not.
let's just go see a god.
Before we rush off, basically, Vincent starts like pulling out books and like handing them into Isabella's arms. And we begin like
Frantically talking
searching
about what we know.
and discussing and what legends there are around this character and you hear all these single words that have been coming out: lions, snakes, war, watcher, fast and furious, a bull or a bullfighter, and it's just like a cascade of like information.
Her war is considered to be a form of dance. She takes off her sandals and dances upon her enemies. Battle is this carnage thing that happens. It's not a beautiful kind of precise thing. It's furious, like a dance full of sweat and blood.
Like a bullfight.
None of this is
like a
useful.
bullfight.
No.
None of this tells us anything we can do.
She's portrayed as young, striving for power that she doesn't have.
Let me be clear, because I'm not up to date with all my myth and my lore. It's not my area of expertise. I'm happy enough to admit that. This god, they are trying to resurrect it.
Look, I suspect it's an elder of low generation, and they might as well be a god to you and I. If she wakes, we're all fucked.
And was Sam meant to be the one that was keeping her at bay?
That's what they told him.
That's what he said.
And Sam is not there.
No, I must go check on him.
Let's gather him up. My sire told me to move. We've wasted enough time.
I
Take
want to
anything you need.
dash up to where Sam ran off to calm him down.
Yep, he's quietly now. He still has his paper and his pen, and he's drawing on his bed.
Anything interesting? Just drawing.
He's drawn a little bull.
Well, that makes sense.
Ellen did it. Oh god!
and then next to it is a tiger, and then a hawk,
I keep dropping my dice.
and then a cat, and they all circle the bull.
Sorry, that was a bull, a tiger,
A bull in the
hawk.
center, a tiger on the one side, a hawk above it, and a cat on the other side.
And nothing below.
And it's unfortunately, you think maybe, unfortunately, in a good hand. It's not his usual scroll that you're used to. It is the polished hand that he has previously displayed.
Prophecy.
Yeah, that one. Can you roll
Awareness.
awareness?
Oh, that means they're close. Oh god.
No. Can you please roll perception investigation?
Oh, yeah.
So
I'll see if
meanwhile,
you-
gathering what I need is my notebook and the papers,
So
the new drawings, the old drawings.
When he sees that you've been doing that, he wants to have a look at those pages. Am I able to use my specialty
Difficulty 6.
from investigation to see if I can surmise a bigger picture from these drawings that are coming out, which he hasn't had a look at yet?
Not really.
One
There's
success.
no evidence of it. Something catches your eye in the picture that he's drawn.
I'm just delaying so we don't go to our final test.
I just want to feel useful as an
there it is.
investigator.
Oh, they're the clan symbols.
The images that he's drawn, this bull, this tiger, this hawk, this cat, they all seem to be made out of little flowers.
As in the Toreador symbol.
We don't see
I
that.
can't see it
Hang on,
yet.
I'm
see
sorry. I'm just trying to look at my.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just waiting for the penny to drop.
It's the whole Toreador clan.
Well, Adam Bird is from where?
He's a Malkavian. Or is he?
Fuck. What were there's a bull, a hawk, a tiger, and a cat.
Yes.
All made out of Toreador
Toreador
symbols.
symbols around
Little flowers, little roses.
around a bull.
Ellen, take us
No,
home, please.
making up the bull.
Making,
Okay.
Oh, they make up the
They
bull.
make
Wait,
up the
so
bull.
there's Toreador roses that make up these four symbols that make up a bull.
No. So there are 4 images, a bull in the center, a tiger to one side, a cat to the other side, and above the bull is a hawk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're around the bull.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's what I said.
those images are made up of little flowers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the same way that the rest of the drawings were made up of Sabbat symbols.
Yeah, so
Yes.
all the images are made out of the So I'm going to call you guys up. Kevin,
Leave the pages there.
Vincent,
We're coming. What is it?
You rush up.
Gun drawn.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
look at what Sam has drawn. These are toreador flowers.
And this is in his
Did he just draw that then?
style.
He just drew it. It's quite different, no, from what we saw earlier?
What do you think it means? The whole clan is rotten?
Or that we have 4 figures, 2 women.
Have you mentioned what you know to me? The sad man, the
Yeah.
beautiful
We talked
one.
about all of that, yeah.
Beautiful.
I know it's my clan. I don't know what else to tell you.
And the whole clan has been
What are we
acting.
missing?
The whole clan has been acting strange to you.
The whole clan. I don't know if there's something about a shepherd being... Whether the names have any... We know that John is in it, for sure.
And who else has she brought along with her? It's the whole...
I wish I could use my investigation specialty to put the mystery together, because mystery is my specialty.
It's outside of your knowledge range. I'm afraid.
Apparently.
You can't know what you don't know.
Look,
Sure I can.
he's using the Toreador symbols in the same way he used the Sabbat symbols. Does that mean they're interchangeable?
Has anyone asked Sam?
Will you tell me if the penny has dropped? Because everything is impossible to question now.
He's gonna like drop down towards Sam, who's I guess sitting on the bed.
Yeah, lying on the bed, legs kind of kicked up.
Hey Sam, how are you?
Hi.
I'm back.
Hey.
Hey Sam, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You see the
Did you meet your dad?
I did.
How is he?
How does he know that?
You say that?
Yes.
It doesn't drop. How did you know that?
Oh, I hear things.
What else did you hear?
Lots of screaming and dying
Right now?
tonight. Yeah.
Tonight.
What else have you heard?
Something about XX, but I don't really understand that. Something about page XX, but I don't really understand that.
20?
He shrugs.
Hey, Sam, you know this painting that you just made just now?
Yeah.
You notice...
The picture. Yeah.
Do you notice there how you've got the little flowers there?
Yeah.
Looks very different to all the other paintings you've done.
Yeah.
Why'd you decide to do it a little differently?
I don't know. I like this one.
You like this one?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
Sexy and cool and smart and fast. It's like my eyes are catching up to my brain.
Kevin feels very... It's there. It's there in front of him.
We're missing something fucking obvious.
And every vampire player is screaming at us. Screaming. Like the screams... And that's the screams that Sam's hearing.
It's our
It's
fans.
all our fans, the vampire veterans. Who are like,
It is the screams of vampire players around the world going,
oh my goodness, I can't believe I was once this naive. Bible? X page XX Bible? Maybe?
Page 10, XX, 20 of what? What books did the Malkavians...
There was Dante's Inferno.
There was the Bible! There was a Bible!
Bible,
Oh,
I just said that. There were Bibles and Dante's Inferno. I surely have copies of both of those.
of course you do.
Can we get
Bible.
them out?
Kevin yells, Bible!
I run and get a Bible.
Grab a Bible.
Page 20 what? There's so many
there's
different
so many different
translations.
kinds, right?
or is it chapter 20?
Is it book 20?
Try both.
I'll try the 20th book of the Bible.
Which
Is it relevant?
No.
Page 20.
Okay, I get the Bible and Dante's Inferno, and I say, we really have to get out of here.
Do any of these look familiar to you, Sam?
What are they?
Just books.
There were 6 Bibles.
Are
There
you
were
showing him
6
the-
copies of the Bible.
Are you showing him
with
the
spine
Dante's
ripped
Inferno?
out.
Yes.
What's on
No.
page 20?
All Bibles are different. Gavin.
But that's the same. But they have the same. That Bible. The
I
Bible's-
don't have a copy of that exact Bible.
Well, that's a problem.
Did I take one of those copies?
I presume you probably would have.
Okay,
but
I get
it's,
that.
It's water damaged from the mud that you had before.
Are we? Is it
And
that?
the copy of Dante's Inferno was taken by Chloe.
This. Can I point at the animals?
Yeah.
Who does it
Can we
remind
do
you
this
of?
on the
Sam?
way
it doesn't-
away from here?
It doesn't
please?
remind me of anyone. That's Ishtar.
That's Ishtar.
Yeah. That's Ishtar.
She is all of these things.
Yeah.
And what made you want to draw them? You said you felt smart, fast.
Yeah, because she's smart and fast.
Is she
And
close?
pretty. And sexy. I don't know. That's my picture of her. She's pretty fast.
Where's the drawing of Ishtar out of character? Like
It is all four symbols.
all four
are
symbols
her.
is Ishtar, right? Okay.
He's calling the picture Ishtar.
Ishtar 20. Fuck.
Can I make some kind of intelligence?
Well, I can't. 'Cause I don't know what I don't know.
What the
Apparently.
20 means?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, intelligence occult, maybe?
Sure.
I want to do the same thing
academics?
as well.
Yes. Academics, whichever you'd prefer. Occult or academics?
Academics for sure.
There you go.
Oh yeah, use my skills.
Yeah.
Use my capabilities as a vampire.
I've got more in occult.
I botched on 9 dice.
You botched
on
on
9 dice.
I botched on 9 dice. Nothing above a 5 and a single 1.
5 successes.
Good. Maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck, I'm stressed.
I botched on 9 dice.
That's all right. We're a team.
I'm just telling you right now, if this doesn't lead to anything, I'm fucking calling Hugh. And I'm asking about XX.
You believe that you have the solution to X. You think it's a book or a page from a book.
Okay, we were.
At least you would if he wouldn't keep murmuring and talking under his breath. In fact, it is so distracting that the thought that you have, it goes.
I know what it is. I just...
You feel it deep in your blood that you know what it is. Or that Sam knows what it is. But exactly what it is, you don't know.
Can I draw on the bed too? XX?
Sure.
Sam, what do you think this means? What does it make you feel?
It makes me laugh.
Funny?
Yeah, it's a prank.
From?
Jesus. It's a great prank. Remember the stone?
Okay, this is out of character because Isabel surely would know this. The stone,
He rolled the stone away.
the tomb, Joseph of Arimathea.
Yeah.
His tomb, Jesus,
Yeah. It's a joke. Jesus. He's a joke.
he...
That's what the Sabbat would call him. A joke. They relish damnation.
So where does that leave us?
The Bible.
Cain.
Praise Cain. Praise
Enough
Cain.
of that, please, Sam.
Sorry.
Isn't Cain a biblical figure?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
So I honed down my search towards the parts of the Bible that involve Cain and the resurrection of Christ.
Great. You get nowhere.
When do I get to re-roll?
Never.
I don't know if we're going to get any more information from this without going to the fucking place where it's happening. So guess what?
We need to leave.
We're going.
We need to
Look.
get out.
Ooh, that was another one. Bye-bye. Ashes to ashes, dead to dead.
We need to go now.
I understand. Let's go.
Grab what you need. Grab Sam. Grab the papers. Grab your knives. Let's fucking kick this door down.
Okay.
This is the worst idea I've ever had in my own life.
Adelaide by Night is a Baby Beard Media production. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And all our podcasts are available on Spreaker, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. Portions of the materials are the copyrights and trademarks of White Wolf Entertainment AB and are used with permission. All rights reserved. For more information, please visit white-wolf.com. This season of Roll to Cast is made by fans, for fans, and is not officially licensed material of White Wolf Entertainment.